Hey everyone, it's Jenny. I'm gonna attempt to shoot this video like one hand, like I'm holding the camera. But the reason why I'm doing that is because I had to put like a fake backdrop so that you can see like my messy kitchen. But I just wanted to show you like a angle, like this view, instead of like looking down like how I normally do. So this is Scrap Diva Designs. It's the tiered tray, and I really like this die, like, because it's super versatile and you can totally decorate it however you want it, and it totally will change, the look of it. And I've been working on some projects because I really am late for a swap. And the swap theme is like Japanese Sanrio. So I know Sanrio is essentially Japanese, but we wanted to try to make projects where the characters look more Japanese. So like Hello Kitty in a kimono or something like that, and use like a lot of Japanese type of embellishments and other things. So it has a more Asian feel. So anyway, so I really wanted to make the tiered tray, and when I first initially thought about how I wanted to do it, I wasn't totally sure, what color scheme and all of that stuff. So eventually what I settled on was to use like washi paper. So let me just turn it to the side really quickly. So this is the washi paper that I use. It's a very subtle looking washi where it has like a lot of flowers. It does have flecks of gold, but it's hard to see in this lighting. And then here's the side. So it has like these detailed things. I was almost not going to use it, but it looks funny if you don't use it because of the way that it's like scalloped. So I use it on every time I make this. Now, what I did differently to this particular one, because I made this once before, but what I wanted to do was have something above it that I could like dangle stuff from, or like I just kind of wanted it to look a little bit different from my first one I made. And so initially what I did was I made this little platform here that I intended to stick on the top and have these guys like placed there. But my husband, after I did that, said it didn't look right, and he was like, I don't know if you should do that, the colors are throwing me off. And then this became more of an issue. I kind of didn't like all of the design work that I did, but I kind of glued it down and I didn't want to redo it. So I felt like I was stuck with this part. So the only option I felt at that point was to just change this part around. So anyway, going back to the design, I got some of my really thick gauged wire. I think it's like 16 or something like that. And I bent like a little handle out of it, and then I wrapped it with some rat tail cording. So that's what is initially covering the wire. And then I just made like a little hook, and it's super stiff. So I just punched a hole on the sides of here you can see here, on the sides of the tray, and I stuck it in, and then I pinched it so that it wouldn't move. And again, this handle is not super loose, so it's not gonna really move from where I put it. And then I got some additional like sakura beads, and I wrapped it around the handle. And then on the sides, what I did was I added a bow out of that same rat tail. And then on all of the, whatever was dangling, I just added some additional sakura. So I really like that look. I'm using it in almost all the things that I'm working on now. So anyway, getting back to, how I was going to decorate it and tie it into the theme. So I have these other images that I was thinking about using, like this little Hello Kitty. She's like in a Japanese kimono. But I really did want to use these guys somehow. And the person that I'm making this for, like cinnamon roll. So these are shaped, they call it the bell design, but they're actually shaped to look like the Daruma. So Daruma is like it's a character in Japanese, like everybody knows what it is in Japan. So basically he comes without any eyeballs, and what you're supposed to do is fill one eyeball in at the beginning of the year, and then you make a goal, and then once you fulfill that goal, you fill in the other eyeball. So Over the years, they've made several different versions of the Daruma character, just like the Lucky Cat. So this is, to me, it resembles like the Daruma. Anyway, so my husband's suggestion was to, when I took that out, was to try to make like a character on a swing. And so using that concept, I don't have a swing and I didn't want to make a swing. But what I did was I just grabbed the cinnamon roll that was already on the platform. And I remembered that I had these I have a circle ones too. What are they called? They're actually beads. So you can actually use these on the beaded pens. And that's what I had purchased them for. But I thought that it would be a cute addition to add cinnamon roll to the middle of the heart one. And then I just wrapped it around here and I'm dangling it from the top. So at least now I have the initial design. I did use sakuras. I added pearls to the middle and then I used some pearl flat backs to then just make a design on every tier. Now, I had some of these empty containers that I decided to put in here to see if they fit, and I could fit this bottom tier tray because it's wider. You can actually fit 4. So I just packed them all with different Sanrio goodies, and the only one I didn't have anything for was the top. So I might fill that with like, you know, snacks or treats instead. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how everything turned out once I finally figured everything out. So it did take me, you know, a few days to kind of muddle through it and figure out the design and everything. And I'm really happy with how this part came out. So thanks to my husband, I'm like, oh my God, you were right. And he's like, you never say that. So thanks to him, I think I'm pretty happy with how everything worked out. And I hope my swap partner, once she gets it, will also like the design and everything. Okay, that's all I have to share with you for this video. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.